Why are you interested in doing a project on World War II?
I'm interested in um, the veterans of the Second World War, World War II. And the reason I'm interested because we tend to have lots of um, film footage and documentation about the war, but generally from an English perspective, but most often from London and the Blitz, or an American situation, or the invasion, either the perceived invasion of Britain or the invasion of Britain and America into the continent and the defeat of Germany eventually. But there's been nothing local as such, effectively. And I want to really get some of the stories from local people here.
Well, I remember there was rationing and that.
Yes,
And I remember the soldiers coming home from Dunkirk. They were in this lorries going through Inverurie, and my mother ran out and was giving them tea and sandwiches.
Okay,
you know,
yes.
like all the other mothers and that.
Well, I was only 9.
Yes.
And, well, we didn't really ken if it was going to happen.
Of course.
I mean, so at the start of the war, we didn't put any importance
Of course.
on it. You can, we just kent that your mother got big blocks of wood with black paper in them to keep it, you had to put up the black.
Oh,
Blackouts.
The blackouts,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Another time I was up at the pleasure park with my young niece and in her pram.
Okay.
And a Spitfire was flying over the bullets flying all over.
What the, yes? What, in Inverurie itself, yes?
Yeah.
Wow. The Spitfire was doing that?
It was chasing a German plane.
Oh, right, okay.
And I don't remember if that was a Spitfire that crashed in Betty or not. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But I remember that. And my mother was in a state of hand because I was up the hill.
Wow.
To run.
Do you remember, I know that Victoria Road School was bombed. Were
Yes.
you aware of that at all?
I was only aware of it in the sense that they kept all the concrete from the top of the school, these wonderful, not concrete, granite blocks, and they laid them in playground, presumably to use when they rebuilt the school. And I remember it was the most exciting place to play. And the children got to play there and amongst all this wonderful granite. So I remember that clearly, yes.
I think though it was an adventure. We had been told that this bungalow at the top of the Nig Bray had been bombed,
Okay.
and the man had died, and I think he took a heart attack and died. But the cat was dead.
Did you get bombed? The poor cat was bombed?
Aye, the poor cat.
Okay.
And what I remember was, it was an awful cold winter and we had no heating.
Okay.
The roads in this here weren't properly finished.
Okay.
So my father gave us a tin bath and put us up to that bungalow up here because there was a great big pile of coal. He made us full a bucket full of coal and we were supposed to be taking it home.
Okay.
But it was awful dark and my brother started going, with the moon, and he was feeding and put me. So I let go the handle and run like hell. And then all I got was a belt round along for me getting cold and I got him.
Well, the what was the
Yes, that was
Yeah.
very interesting.
I'll just say this, we just bought an old radio.
Wow, radio.
Yeah,
Old radio.
dry batteries.
Okay.
And my father and mother were listening to the news, and I was just there, you know what I mean? And I remember clearly the announcement that there would be shortly be an announcement from Prime Minister. No details then, it was just stand by for the announcement. And eventually Chamberlain came on and announced the war was declared against Germany. And my reaction was just that.
Was it, yeah?
Well, get that German sort of thing. I remember too that mother and father. Because both they burst into tears because they both lost brothers in the First World War.
Oh, of course.
So
It's okay.
so my experience was I was playing soldiers and killing a lot of Germans.
Okay.
And what do you think the final outcome of the project will be?
At least what we'll have is a record of their understanding of why it happened, and also really did they get to where they wanted to be.